Hey guys, Manny here. In this video, I'm gonna do something different apart from all my other videos. I'm gonna showcase a lot of my most recent pickups. And this is gonna be the biggest one that I've made ever since I've started this channel. Really since I've ever started retro collecting as of late in the past few years. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. And if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. Okay, so I wanna break this into two categories. The first one being games that I haven't played before, and then the games that I've tried out. Now the reason for that, like I said, this is a big ass haul, and I just haven't had the time to start playing these games. All right, and they're on across multiple platforms or multiple consoles, I would say. So the first one I want to talk to you about is Pokemon Ultra Sun. I'm going to collect every handheld Pokemon or mainline Pokemon game, and I think this is almost towards the tail end of my collection. I know I have a few more, and hopefully down the line I'll be able to capture them. The more expensive one, that is. This one is on the cheaper side compared to what I'm looking for, and you'll probably, from how I'm saying this, you'll probably notice, hey, which Pokemon games I'm talking about, and you probably might have an idea. But I haven't played this. I played the other Pokemon games like Ultra Moon and Moon, which I would imagine this would be more or less the same type of game. Okay, so another game that's on another platform, the Gamecube, is Kirbys Air Ride. I'm not a big Kirby fan, I'll admit, but I was really intrigued by that because I've been doing a lot of Gamecube collecting as of late. So when this one came around, I just couldn't pass up on it. I think it was for a decent price compared to what I've seen online. So yeah, I decided to just go ahead and pick this up. Like I said, I haven't tried it out yet, but I'm really looking forward to this iteration of Kirby. Okay, so rounding out the games that I haven't played, we're gonna start with the Eye of Judgment, all right? And unfortunately I can't play this because I don't have the PlayStation Eye camera. So this one's a dud. Another one is Mod Nation Racers, which I'm hoping to play because I like the box art of this game, and I like the little placement stills that they put on the back end. So I'm pretty curious to see how this plays. This one's a good one, so this one's pretty intriguing to me. Another game is SOCOM 4. I've played the other SOCOM games, do not know how this will play, so this has my curiosity. And then last but not least is Grand Theft Auto 5. And unfortunately, the reason that I can't play this game, and this was gonna be the first one that I was gonna try on, and from my haul, I could not install the game. So I tried installing it, uninstalling it, and installing it again. And I do have an idea of why that is, and I'll talk more about that later in the video, but I just couldn't play this game. Okay, so now let's talk about the games that I have played now. Let's start with Grand Theft Auto 4 now. This one I was able to install, and this is pretty underrated. Everyone talks about Grand Theft Auto 5. I really enjoyed this one. Very intriguing story. I don't know what more to say about that. Actually, I consider the story a little bit more engaging than the one for Grand Theft Auto 5. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. Please do not butcher me for that. The only drawback from this game is that the game looks a little bit too dark, and the controls are a little bit wonky. They're just kind of like a little ultra sensitive or not sensitive enough. And obviously they kind of fixed that with Grand Theft Auto 5 because I'm able to play Grand Theft Auto 5 a lot better. But yeah. Okay, so another game is, this isn't God of War 3. This is the God of War collection. So the person who sold me this, I don't know, played a fast one or they just messed up and gave me the wrong game. But they sold it to me, they were trying to sell it to me as God of War 3, but they gave me another game instead. That's okay though, because I actually enjoyed the collection. It has God of War 1 and 2. It doesn't have the download codes for the PSP versions of like God of War or whatever, and that's fine by me because I haven't played them, and hopefully when I get across to doing so, I'll give you my impressions on that. But being that I haven't played a God of War game ever, this is a good start. And so far, I like what I see. The graphics and the presentations look a little bit dated because I know for sure that the game is like an early 2000s game. So it really shows its age, but other than that, good stuff here. Moving on, we have Heavenly Sword. So this has a female lead and it plays a lot like God of War, but it kind of falls short. And the reason for that is just the presentation of the game. Just not quite on par with God of War, but it's an overall good game. I would recommend it, just out of curiosity. I can see why they never made a sequel, probably because it didn't sell well and most people thought, hey, this is just a wannabe God of War. But it's just, if you could look past that and just give it a shot, good stuff here in this game. So we're still with the PlayStation 3 and I tried out Uncharted Drake's Fortune. This one wasn't too impressed. It is an action adventure game. The only thing that really took me back is just the controls of it. Just not like, it had a high learning curve. I did get pretty far in it, don't get me wrong, but it's just that the control and the wonkiness, I don't know what the word would be, just wasn't responsible to my liking. Maybe if I adjust the settings on the control, probably be a little bit better. Having said that though, I played Uncharted 2 Among Thieves, excuse me. This played a lot better. So I'm not sure if, hey, it's just the control issue there with Uncharted 1. But Uncharted 2 played a whole lot better. It actually looked a lot better compared to Uncharted 1, but that's fair given the fact that that was the first entry in the series and it's new technology with the PlayStation 3. I don't know when this game was released, but I imagine that was the issue. But Uncharted 2, really good game here. Okay, two more games that flew under my radar and I was pleasantly surprised of playing them was Resistance Fall of Man and Motorstorm. So let's start with Resistance Fall of Man. Presentation wise, I was thoroughly impressed. It's a first-person shooter, kind of like post-apocalyptic Warzone or whatever. You're just killing aliens and whatnot. Sorry if I just can't give you a clear synopsis of it because I was just into the action of it, and that's really good. And I'm really like I said, I'm surprised that this game played so well, but I'm also kind of disappointed that they didn't make more of these. I do know that they made 2 more on the console, on the PlayStation 3 console, so hopefully I'll be able to pick these up soon. But man, good stuff here. And then Motorstorm is just the ATV off-road racing game. I'm used to just playing like Mario Kart and stuff, so playing something like this is just a good change of pace. And again, was just disappointed to find out that they didn't make more of these, I believe. But comment below if I'm wrong on that. Just the physics, mechanics, controls played fairly smooth on this game. So we're coming on the tail end, and the next game I want to talk about is Splinter Cell Blacklist, and this is actually really good game. Note, this is the first entry in the Splinter Cell series that I've ever played. I don't know why I slept on the series, but I think this is the last game that they made, and this was released, I believe, 2012, 2013, which is a shame because they need to make more of these. It's a stealth game, kind of on the long lines of Metal Gear Solid Hitman. But I like the mechanic system because a lot from this game was taken and transferred or translated to the Division series, which I thought that was pretty cool when playing this. I've played the first 2 missions. This game is awfully difficult even on a normal setting, but enjoyable, if that makes sense. And I like that it presents a good challenge, nothing too frustrating. I'll take that back, I was a little bit frustrated. But once I got through the mechanics of the game with the tutorials, I got used to it. So this is a good game. Pick it up, check it out. Okay, the last game in my pickup series is Metal Gear Solid 4. Now I've played this big game before, and I'm picking this up again. Main reason because it's Metal Gear Solid. If you've been living under a rock, and shame on you if you have, buy this game or start playing the series. Start with Metal Gear Solid 1. Dig that one up. Okay, this game presentation wise is up there. This game was released in 2008, but it ages well, surprisingly, especially with the graphics. I would think that, hey, coming back to it, you would feel like a little wonkiness or just like a little adjusting, but I was able to just come in and go in and start doing my thing with this game, which I was surprised with. Good game, underrated. Don't know why this isn't on other platforms. It should be, but definitely check this one out. Add this to your collection if you haven't already. All right, shifting gears, I have this case for my Nintendo Switch, and it's awfully large for the sole reason that I get to put in the dock in, as well as games, controllers, and whatnot. And I thought this was really cool accessory. I was a little skeptical for the sole reason that this is third party. This isn't Nintendo branded, or this wasn't made by Nintendo, others say. But having said that, I'm surprised by the build quality. Feels pretty durable. And fun fact, the Nintendo Switch is my main console of choice. I play the game practically every day. But so having a travel case seems like a necessity to me. So yeah. Rounding everything out is this PlayStation 3 Super Slim model. And I love this game, I love this console. I couldn't even talk about the games that I just mentioned before without this bad boy here. Backstory on the PlayStation 3 console. That was the one that I skipped. I owned an Xbox 360 during that time. And fun fact, I was originally a PS3 owner, but I wasn't impressed with everything, the presentation, how things were with Sony at that time. So I sold the console to my older brother and then switched off to Xbox 360. Do I regret the decision? I don't, but I do regret the fact that I didn't get a chance to own a PlayStation 3. Don't get me wrong, I love my Xbox 360. I had a bunch of, like, enormous amount of memories with that console, but I just couldn't afford both at the time. So now I have a PlayStation 3 and looking into the back catalog of that system and the games and trying to see what I can get myself into. So there you have it, my PlayStation 3. Now earlier I said that GTA 5 was the game that I couldn't play, and my best reason for that is because of the hard drive. So what I'm gonna do is replace the hard drive, and hopefully that solves the problem. And if that's something that you wanna see me do, that is replace a hard drive on a PlayStation 3, please leave a comment down below and show me that you wanna see that. I'd be glad and more willing to do that for you all. So there you have it, all my recent pickups. Hopefully you made it this far, and if you did, thank you so much. Please consider commenting, liking this video, and subscribing. It definitely helps the channel grow, okay? I'm currently at 44 subscribers, YouTube subscribers. Never in this day I would imagine I would have 44 subscribers for a YouTube channel. So please help me out by doing and supporting the channel, okay? Until the next one, take care, guys.